The third perspective. The third perspective.
Ready? Ready? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, go. 1, go. Oh, you ain't here. Oh, you ain't here. Four minutes, 45 seconds. 4 minutes, 45 seconds.
The third perspective. The third perspective.
Hello,
What it do?
Keisha and Miss India out there, fellas. Thank you for stopping through, ladies. Three lovely ladies. What's all our hoodies is lovely. What's up, Treese? Uh-oh. We got that Super City. Man, come on down here on the floor with the rest of the crew. Hey, photo. Greg up there. You supposed to be down here with the...
What it do? What it do? It is I. You're tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Rab, B.I.D. Jones. To the left of me, as usual, my podcast partners, Radical Real, Jay. It's the Third Perspective Podcast, T3P. Appreciate everybody that download the podcast, that subscribe. Appreciate you a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? With a social justice crisis, economic crisis, we got 24 hours to vote. I'm black and I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? Doc? What it do? What it do, young? What's going on, player?
Nah,
Weekend, man.
chilling. You know, got a new webcam. Checking my joint out tonight.
That's what I'm talking about. You know?
Trying to step my game up a little bit. You know, can't be outdone over here.
You know, we 6 months into this thing. We growing. You know what I'm saying? Doc?
Yeah, so I went to Walmart and we did shopping the other day, and I saw the webcam. I was like, oh, let me get this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna upgrade my computer in a minute though.
Yeah, you went Walmart.
Yeah.
So Walmart got. I didn't know they had webcams.
Yeah, I got everything.
Yeah, you got that.
I'm thinking they probably got the off-brand joints. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I got the Razer jump. That was my shit.
Yeah,
You just can't go in DC Walmart. They've been rioted.
They've been what?
Walmart, Georgia Avenue, and H Street has been rioted.
They gonna shut everything down tomorrow.
Oh yeah, they boarding up everything.
I don't know if I want to. I don't want to know. I hope this. I hope this ain't a sign that you know who might be standing in shit. But
it's a sign that what? No, what it is either way it go is gonna be an issue. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why. So if Biden win, all those fools gonna have an issue. You see what I'm saying? Now if Trump
they talking about starting a civil war too.
Civil war. Hey, them niggas chasing around Biden bus though. Hey,
that's how bad is this how serious is this shit?
That's what I'm talking about. All y'all niggas that's black out there be talking about I'm ready for this war and all that. It's now, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's now?
It's right now. It's right now.
All right, this is up. Yeah, we ready for that, dog.
I'm getting ready for this shit.
It's now. Yeah, it's now.
These niggas gonna block us from the polls, nigga. Tomorrow they're gonna block every street that black people go down, nigga, to go vote. It's gonna be blocked by Trump voters, nigga. Then we got some counteract to that.
Yeah.
Where they at? Where y'all at?
They out there.
What we talking about?
They down there in Atlanta and all them country states.
I want to hear about them black. Everybody black that's talking about I'm ready for this civil war. It's time, nigga.
It's
you know
time.
what I mean?
Okay.
Tomorrow's the day. When they start blocking niggas from voting, then y'all need to show up. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
All right.
Show up.
Show up and show out.
Trump voters riding around scaring everybody at the poll. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Yeah.
You gotta have a counteract to that. Everybody want to be Civil War ready. You know what I'm saying?
Civil War ready, dog. We out here.
Ready. Let's get ready then. We're ready now, then, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to get the old rusty shotgun out the closet.
It's gonna be nasty tomorrow, boy.
Yeah, they let us off work early tomorrow, so we go vote. I already voted, but you know,
It's gonna be nasty. Nasty. You have Trump voters mixed up with Biden voters about to rumble in the line. This
I
thing.
voted today.
so make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for that election day podcast.
Yeah.
We're gonna be out here.
You know what I'm saying? Up to the minute, you know what I'm saying? Broadcasting that thing. Every vote they go in, we will look at it. Okay, that's
What's
one.
up?
Till we get to 60 million of them joint. I want to see you. Hey, please vote. Now don't let your wife, don't let your girlfriend be the spoke thinking, okay, she voted for us. No, we need you two, main man in the house. You know what I'm saying? Need you to get up and go with her too. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
I've been lazy.
No, most niggas be like, all right, she voted. She got our house. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, get your ass up. You know? You go too. We need you to vote. You know, most people just be like, all right, grandma got our vote. You know what I'm saying? Mom got our vote. You know what I'm saying? We good. She got us. She vote for what we need. But nah, nigga,
because then
get up and go up too, right beside her.
Get your ass up and vote.
Right
Because
beside grandma.
your welfare check gonna disappear too.
Right beside grandma. I need everybody beside grandma to vote. No, you know what I'm saying, Doc? I don't need grandma in line by herself. You know?
Yeah.
You everybody get a new iPhone, it'd be a long line then.
Wow.
That line be long as shit.
Especially when you get an iPhone 12, they ain't come with no charger.
No charger.
Yeah, that's what it said. It said the iPhone 12 don't come out with no charger. I wouldn't even get that shit.
Why not? That's the world we live in now, dog. Wireless charger. Why you need a charging cable for it? It's gonna shut out in a month. Or your port because you keep unplugging, unplugging, plug. Come on, man. It's the way of the future, Jay. Way of the future. And
Hey,
it's just cheap as a motherfucker.
tomorrow is a huge day, dog. Because after tomorrow, everybody that fucked up before tomorrow, you still fucked up after tomorrow. You see what I'm saying, dog? Like Ice Cube. All these people after tomorrow, no matter how it goes, you still fucked up. 50 Cent.
Oh no, 50 Cent backtracked his.
No, it's too late. Can't backtrack.
Can't backtrack.
No.
Yeah, he backtracked because he started getting on Lil Wayne for
Let me tell you why you can't backtrack. Because this is like an October surprise these niggas done dropped. Ice Cube or fucking 50 Cent, Lil Wayne done dropped an October surprise. Now, anybody watch politics know in October is supposed to be some surprises dropping. You know what I'm saying? And this was the October surprise. These clowns. So I don't want everybody discouraged, right? So I already said I don't think anybody should listen to entertainers anyway. You know what I'm saying? But when you got entertainers that influential like these three, and then a birthday party dude, well, let's not forget about him. You got the birthday party clown. You got 50 Cent. You got Ice Cube. You got Lil Wayne. Now think of that. Think of that for a minute. Now, after the voting, what are they supposed to do? Because we ain't gonna forget.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
We the most forgiving race in the world. We forgive and forget.
You think we gonna forgive these Bama stand beside that redneck?
Yep.
Now, Ice Cube didn't stand beside him, but Lil Wayne did. And took a picture. That, woo. Like, you can't do what Cube be saying, I ain't never seen that clown. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't use that. Like, no, nigga, you standing right there smiling with your thumb up, like the fool, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He had his thumb up, though.
He is a lean drinking fool.
Look
That's
at him,
what
though.
lean would do to you.
Look at him, though.
And then half his dress is gone.
Look at this clown, though. He can't go in the motherfucker and be like, man, I never seen him. I ain't never talked to him. Nope.
Proof is in the pudding.
And then he looks stupid. I don't know what to say about them other than they don't know about politics and they got used.
I don't even gotta think. You gotta need it. Common sense will tell you. You ain't gotta have to think about politics in the situation that we're in right now. We're in a world that's divided. That's going through so much turmoil. You know, cases going up, everything else, and you see this man as the cause of all of this, and you still want to support him, especially Little Wayne. It's not even about politics. It's just about what's going on in the world right now in the last 4 years. If you can't see what's been going on in the last 4 years, and you're blind to that fact, then you don't need to vote anyway.
Exactly.
You need to stand in a corner somewhere, wait till this election over with.
Yeah, because you hurt me more than you help.
I do you one better. I do you one better, man. Stevie Wonder said, if you support this type of shit, you more blinded than I am.
Exactly. And he don't see none of the shit that's going on. He just hear about it.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
I don't know what reason will make them do that, yeah? Like he against everybody that's in our community. He against all that. You know what I'm saying? Last 4 years, all powerful black people that stood up to him, he ran them through the ground and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even politicians. You know what I'm saying? So just that alone, why would you support him? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what are you doing? I don't get it.
But you don't understand the backstory of Trump and hip hop. So therefore, Trump and hip hop is very influential in our culture. So Trump has always been prevalent in our hip hop culture.
No.
I'm just telling you, dog. There's a whole segment about it, dog.
Why do everybody think he was prevalent in our culture? What are y'all talking about?
Well, he was mentioned on several rap songs.
What
He's always talked about. He's used as
culture. We use Bill Gates for reference too. He's not in our culture.
You know, well, he in the geeky part of our culture, but not.
But we use people as references.
All right, then. But then I'm saying you want to go out to be like the Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Or Bill Gates.
Or Trump ties.
So
you're using him. You're using him as an idol. So you can't use him because he makes money. Or like that. But and then don't be expecting him because he told y'all about his political views. It's too late. You embedded the man in the culture.
How in the culture?
All through the 90s, he's in the culture. Even after what he said in the late 80s about the 5 people, the boys.
How is it?
Man, you gotta tell me how he in the culture.
Through history, he has been against black people through history. It's proven, it's given. Like, I mean, they talk about Scarface in songs. They talk about the rapper Scarface. They talk about the movie, the movie Scarface. They talk about the Godfather movie. They're not part of our culture just because they say his name in a few songs to make them part of our culture.
He was never part of our culture ever.
It's the
okay. All y'all big time people that y'all consider in hip hop, Trump all took pictures with Trump. Jay-Z back in the day, Diddy back in the day, all that is relevant. Will Smith, I keep going. All of them were chilling with Trump. And they used to go to this hotel. They supported this man. They was at the Trump Towers when the fight was out. So don't say he wasn't a part of it. They was trying to take pictures with this man. They had him on multiple TV shows. LL, all these people, dog. Come on, man, stop that shit.
All right, so now
that's TV.
Right, that's
cool. All right, then, but y'all know this man views. So why give this man life?
No, I stay right there. All right, now we talking about the entertainer. So he an entertainer and he a billionaire who owns the where we watch boxing at. Trump Ties where we was watching boxing at. All rings had Trump in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't part of, he was just providing a vehicle for boxers to go. So therefore, you're gonna take pictures with the motherfucker. They take pictures with UFC owner too. That nigga, he about as big as the rest of them. He loves Trump. Then he not in our culture. You know what I'm saying?
Culture, man. He in the culture.
What?
Trump has been there, dog.
I don't care. I don't regard the fact. I don't care what y'all talking about, culture or nothing else. Let's look at the reality.
I know he was a special guest of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. A couple of things.
Yeah, they try to undermine it, but they made this man relevant. And now that he show y'all that he a bigot, which we already knew from the beginning, everybody trying to change up on him. And I'm like, y'all was fucking with this man.
As a billionaire and on pageants, all that shit.
As an entertainer, as his personal, but as a president, this is something totally different. You're commander in chief of an army. You
Nobody did that.
help govern a country. You the legislation, like that's totally different from entertainment and your personal life. You're in charge of people's lives. The 240,000 people that's dead. You're in charge. That's your fault. You're in charge of that. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about music and the cultures and stuff like that, man. This is reality. If you vote for a man that's gonna kill 240,000 people, that's more people that's in any war that the United States has ever had. Come on now, you support that?
Now,
And I'm tired of hearing this. We rounding the curve. What the fuck does we mean by we rounding the fucking curve? What is that?
all right, hold on. I
Be
don't
rounding my nuts.
it's hard for me to blame him for this shit here. That's part I can't get on that board with that one because it's just something where nobody can handle. Anybody who's been president probably would have did things different, of course, but that you don't know how many lives that would have changed by them doing anything.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no way to say that. Like I can't say that he killed those people. You know what I'm saying?
At the same time, you were warned in October.
But somebody was gonna die. It wasn't gonna be zero.
Okay, we understand that part. But the thing was,
So
when the Ebola hit and Barack Obama only lost one person, he thought somebody to impeach his ass. That's what he said.
I did that.
We got one person.
But you're not expecting to lose nobody, right? From a pandemic that we never knew about. That we don't have no.
No, we as American people didn't know about it.
We don't have no vaccine for none of that.
Okay.
So it's just something that you can't even cure when it hits somebody. So 9 million people has got it, but 200,000 people died.
Okay, listen. My thing is this.
What kind of percentage is that though?
But still, you were warned about this coming into office.
I
But
know,
you,
what percentage is that?
you warned about this before you came to office about this pandemic that was coming. You were
Yeah, he
warned.
fucked that up. Man, and he fired the pandemic board joint that Obama came in that could have caught it early.
Yeah, they actually caught it. They warned him about it.
But
He fired him.
even if you catch it early, it's nothing you doing different. Because it's
But-
you gotta wait for the vaccine. So all you're gonna do is tell people go home for 2 weeks. That's gonna be you're gonna do the same thing he did.
And why the other countries' numbers are well underneath ours. Even though they're on that second wave, their numbers still underneath ours.
Now, all right,
They took protective measures.
Europe locked down completely. And they gotta go back down, lock down again.
That's what we about to go back to.
What was the point?
We ain't about to lock down. If
Other than
If
now,
we-
people that lost their businesses, their houses and shit. Now everybody in the street. Other than that,
But he did not. But we could have been shut down a whole lot earlier instead of waiting to March to shut us down. You knew about this
I
coming,
get that. I get all that. I know that. But we can't put a number on how many people would have died. That's my thing.
but you knew about this 3 years before it
because
happened.
you kept saying it's a hoax.
Yeah, you knew about
I
this
get that.
before it happened.
All right, for example, that time frame when you said it was a hoax and all that, it was still nothing another president can do until you get the vaccine.
No, it's not about the hoax, but
There's
you
really nothing you can do.
out here exposing themselves.
Now, he could have
It's a
been a better cheerleader for doing things like putting a mask on, better person to tell you to do shit like that. Another president probably would have done better with that. But other than that, it's really nothing you can do but wait for the vaccine.
The pandemic should never happen in the first place.
Now, how can
That's
you
because they was on top of it, but he fired the people that were.
I know that. But
So-
to say it wouldn't have, you wouldn't have done it at all?
You let it loose. You basically let it loose because they're telling you, hey, there's a pandemic that's going on. It's about to hit the United States. You need to shut down. You need to stop preparing your country. They telling you this back in October.
I don't know.
They
Like-
tell you in October.
It's like 100 things. It's like 99 things I want him out for. And that one thing out of the 100, it's not even one of them.
Wow. Hold on. So if he had jumped on this shit and been a real leader and shut the shit down and said, fuck the economy, bail out everybody like you normally do when the banks and all that, he bailed them out.
That's
He
different.
can't bail these little businesses out and say, look, we're going to keep the main shit open so some people can eat and get health care. That's it. Everything else, shut the
That's
fuck
different.
down.
That's different. I'm
Now,
talking
if
about,
he did that, he would have said endless amount of lives and say we putting every resource, all major pharmaceutical companies are nothing but to work on this thing right here.
that
If he had did those three things, he would have ended this shit a long time ago.
Though.
No, he not.
They are doing that.
Nah, it's not a group effort. If it was a group effort from the jump, And he took the shit serious and stopped saying, "I was gonna blow over."
You don't think
He gonna kill it. Drink chlorine, all this other shit. You forgiving this man?
You don't
fucking
think
up.
You don't think it's a group effort right now to get a vaccine?
No, it really was. If we was a worldwide group effort to knock this shit out, it would have been knocked out, dog. You can't tell me if you put the brightest minds in the world on this, and there's nothing else. They ain't doing nothing else but this. They can't get rid of this shit.
That's all they been doing. What you think he took? This nigga this had it 2 weeks ago. He took.
No way, dog.
Never man. That was a hoax so they can vote for his ass. Nigga, like, come on now.
Wait a minute. What about the son and the wife? They fake too?
Where was they? Did you see him? Did you actually see him?
What about everybody else in the fucking cabinet that got it? They all figured it out? They all got it. Even in the vice president cabinet, they got the shit.
But he don't got it. Everybody flying around town. He flying around town with his cabinet, but he ain't got it.
They already gave him the shit that he been working on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nobody would have done anything different, but he was just sloppy in his presentation of everything all these months. But it's nothing nobody else would have done different. But waiting for the vaccine.
Shut down earlier could have saved at least 100,000 lives. We knew people was going to die. We knew that. It was no way around that.
He shut down everything in March, right?
When he knew about it in October, then he fired the World Health.
Wait. I ain't never heard nobody say anything about October. I heard him say they knew about it in February.
No, it came out in October.
See,
that's when he was fighting the World Health Organization.
No.
Yes.
Now I heard Biden say he would shut down in February. See what I'm saying? It's really no difference.
And you know what's so fucked up? Trump said if he get back in here, right? He said he gonna fire Dr. Fauci.
See now.
You got no power, no authority.
This is the reason why
he said there was no problem.
Now that goes back to the 99 reasons why I need him out. He's just an ignorant fool. Scientists, he want to fire scientists because they tell him the right shit. See, that's why he need to go.
And he gonna have more people dead. Fucking with that. But they don't mind.
But
that's their president.
He's still having rallies though, so he don't care about none of that.
I'm looking at it right now. I see 3 people with no mask on their face.
He outside. He don't care, and he just had it. Now, the news say he had it though. You know what I'm saying? CNN, NBC, CBS. So he had it. You know what I'm saying? They gave him the shit that they working on. They gave it to him early, and he good. And he almost 80.
Okay, so the 9 million people, that's what we waiting on for the 9 million people. So there he is. Huh? So why the 9 million people ain't getting them shots so they can go home?
That's what they doing now.
They're not giving them no shots.
They working on the shots.
No, see, you give it to the president.
That's because it's more important.
Tell you something, Rap. Tell you about one thing you don't do in this world.
You know how many people to take the shots.
Right, let me tell you something.
Just to see if it's working or not.
You don't give the
you want to wait till it's working to take the shots your damn self.
You don't give the commander in chief a trial drug. You don't do that.
That's that clown. He said do it.
You don't do that.
He's a clown. We know that. That's 98 reasons. He's a fool. He shouldn't even try no shit like that. He don't know the after effects. Nothing. He just did it.
Exactly. So since you figure it's a cure, as he go around and saying, so why the 9 million people ain't got the shot yet?
But you still have to make that much. That's like millions of doses.
Okay. This is October. It's been since January.
This is not easy thing here, dog. First of all, it's compliment.
You can't do that.
It's a pandemic of something that nobody ever heard of. First, we had to get a grasp of what the fuck it was. Then you had to figure out how to kill it. That's what the stages they were in. Now they fixing the joint to kill it. That's it. That's
okay. They say bleach kill it. Oh, just drink some bleach. Yeah, kill it.
No, that was a clown food. 97 reasons.
Oh, we put a light bulb up your ass and then it go away.
That's foolery.
See what I'm saying? Oh, they had things to kill it a long time ago. Oh,
again,
it's gonna be gone in July. It's gonna be gone in July.
Again, it's 99 reasons why he need to be president. But blame him for a pandemic. I can't get on board with that at all.
You can. Everybody had their own opinion about it.
That's He's president. What we broke out while Obama was president? You wouldn't blame him.
He's still telling people not to wear masks.
You wouldn't. See, that's different. That's different.
Now, how it's still you're encouraging people not to wear masks to get infected? That means you're still the cause of the problem.
That's
You're causing the problem.
That's different. That's different.
Right. It's still you causing the problem. You causing these people to be infected. The 200 and you're causing them 240,000 deaths because you're telling people don't wear the fucking mask.
But here's the thing though. Those people are fools for following Trump.
I'm gonna tell you nothing, Shorty. Even if, let's say Obama or Biden was president right now, and they would say, "Put your mask on." The ones that's Trump voters right now wouldn't have wore their fucking mask anyway because he told them to. Yeah. So you would still have this problem. They wouldn't have worn anyway. You don't get that?
Yeah, but depending on
because they stupid
deaths from the beginning. When you're seeing people dying 1,000 a day, 100 a day, you need to shut down immediately.
They wouldn't have worn, regardless. What? Even if Obama, especially Obama, would have got up and said, "Hey, everybody wear masks." You think all these Trump voters would have worn masks because Obama told them?
No, it's not about that.
No.
They wouldn't have worn.
It's about
and you still would have had these same states not wearing masks regardless because that's their politics.
But see, the other thing about that, you had some people out there that was doing dumb shit like hopping over fucking food and licking ice cream and putting it back in stores and shit. Yeah, them people too.
Stores.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you had people that was doing that shit. Licking ice cream, putting it back in the store, hopping on the broccoli and shit, putting it back.
You need to go to jail.
Hopping on black people in the hood and shit.
You must not pass go. Go to jail immediately. Go to jail immediately.
People having bonfire parties and shit.
You know?
And one dude in Maryland, he did that shit 3 times. They gave him 2 warnings. They locked his ass up. This time, he got to spend a year in jail and pay $15,000 fine.
That's crazy.
Now, is that shit worth? Is that shit worth it?
Man, other countries had to get off the damn street. They threw lions out there. Like, get the fuck off my streets, now. We getting this shit together.
Oh, Korea, they shut everything.
I think it was something.
They said if they catch you outside, they put a gun to your head, tell you how to get back inside.
Again, y'all can't keep doing that, because this is America. All those countries can do that. This is a land of the free. If a motherfucker don't want you to be locked down, they don't want to be locked down. They ain't gonna be locked down. This is America. Right. You can't in Korea, you lock the fuck down. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, all these countries, nigga, when they say you lock down, nigga, you lock the fuck. You peep your head out if you want, nigga. That type of shit. That's real. That ain't happening. No, this is America.
But guess what? It was for their best interest and for the country's best interest for them to do that.
You can make this exactly. That's cool.
You can make that argument, but they don't give a fuck.
They got their lives doing that. Now, instead of him, like I said, he could have enforced the governors to do it, or he could have did it himself. As president, you could have done it yourself. But at the same time, you tell people to get out here and live your lives, go.
I really think.
No,
I'm trying to tell you some real shit right now. I think any president, everything that's done now would have been done under any president, dog. Other than the sloppiness of the presentations that he do. Other than that, the same president would be saying the same shit, but they say it more articulate, more than he do. And they say the same shit. They be trying to upbeat you and sound pay the motherfucker pandemic. They gonna do that, but they gonna do it different than the way he did. He just sloppy as fuck. He just don't. He's just not a politician.
You had Ebola, was a more deadly virus than this virus. And Ebola virus was more deadly than this.
Nah,
it is.
And the way he carrying shit like.
I'll tell you why it ain't.
Because
like United States.
Okay, why it ain't? Because this airborne. This wasn't the same. This is different.
But with this virus, you can quarantine for 14 days and become cured if your body is receptive to it. But with the Ebola, you ain't coming back from that.
Everybody did that though. I think everybody in America had this corona shit by now.
Yeah, we have. It's been man. All these damn water fountains we done drank at when we was young.
Everybody had this shit by now.
Cats get vaccinated for the corona 19. They've been doing that for years.
That's another thing. Ain't no dogs being covered up, no pets being covered up.
Because cats can be a courier. Dogs can't be couriers.
Cats.
Yeah, they are the most severe carrier. That's why they get shots for it. It's been on the back of a spray. It's been in the back of a Clorox can for how long? It's been here. You can't say it's not here. They just made the strain more deadlier by doing different tests on it. There's all types of warfare in this world: biological, chemical, and nuclear.
And that's the 96th reason why you need to go. Foreign affairs. Like, you're too sloppy with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I don't know, some of this shit, maybe a president probably was doing the same thing, but they'd do it more, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But the way he doing shit looks sloppy to me.
It's been sloppy for 3 years. Everything.
Like, I ain't no foreign policy, but it just looks sloppy. It don't look like it's controlled like it usually been. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's all fucking place.
He's treating like an outside business. He's treating like one of his businesses. That's why he treating. That's how he treating the pregnancy, like his business.
Like he going over there to China and he calling this dude the Rocket Man. Like that motherfucker, that same Rocket Man just get have his finger on the button and say, wipe him out.
All right, let's use that for example, right? Before he got elected, Obama was going up against Romney.
Mm-hmm.
And they had the same debate about North Korea. And they was talking about going over there. Who was going to go talk to him and under what conditions, right? Remember that? And Obama was like, he would go with no conditions. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
And he got crucified for that, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, this dude did it. With no conditions, no nothing. Just did the shit.
Okay, but you don't understand. It'll cause a conflict later on down the line.
See,
What I'm saying is,
the person
sloppy as fuck. He just did it.
That's for a personal gain. He did that, but at the same time, right now, North Korea was attacked. South Korea. If we're not there to help defend them, like we've been doing for over 50, 60 years now, that's a problem.
Oh yeah.
It's a problem. And guess what? The capital of Korea is not even 25 miles away from the borderline of North Korea. I know. I've been there.
Yeah, they right there.
One bomb would kill the whole capital. One.
But
what?
My point is, Obama was going to do it. You see what I'm saying? He was going to do the same thing. But what I'm saying, that's my point of showing, it's just different ways of doing it and saying it. It would make him so fucking sloppy with this shit. It's different. It's other politicians probably do the same shit that he doing. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Okay,
but the way he doing it is sloppy.
But he went in Cuba though.
Huh?
He got Cuba on board. Barack Obama. He was trying his angles. He wanted to make sure Cuba was on board. What did he do? He went down in first Jay-Z and then went down in Cuba. Boom, boom, boom. Don't get me wrong. He even sent Rodman. He let Rodman go over there and get in, so Rodman can't. He tried his angles.
He was going there. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, exactly.
He was trying his angles.
He was going to go.
But at the same time,
Rodman is their best bet in talking to him.
No, the thing was, you got a new dictator coming in office after his father died. He has to make a statement. And during that time, that was his statement because Barack Obama was in presidency at that time. So he can't just back down in front of everybody, his whole nation. Like, hey, it's going to be about what we want and what we want only. And if America ain't going to come to our terms, then we're going to keep it like it is. Barack Obama tried, just could not do it because of the situation that was at hand. Either his uncle, he had to kill his own uncle for betraying him. He had to kill a lot of his own family members for betraying him. But that's why Obama couldn't breach him like he did like he did Cuba. Because he had to make that statement that he's a strong leader to his country.
So y'all telling me that, and your man Rabbit here, he's telling me that no matter what president, they would have did the same thing. So my point is, then how are they all not the same if all of them would do the same thing? So you mean tell me it ain't the person, it's the situation then?
What I'm saying is, it ain't but so many things you can do. So
I gave you three things to do.
The other president would have been done anything different. I'm talking about far stopping it from coming here and nobody getting it and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say nobody would have died if it never been a president. There's no way.
Again, you knew about this when President Trump, when President Trump took office. He knew that a pandemic was about to happen in this time in his office. He knew that. Just didn't know. He didn't know what it was. Each president a brief of what's going on before they leave. Before they
did that. Yeah, I know that. He fired everybody. That was done.
Yeah. So everything. That's what his fault. Everything he did up until the virus was output and known what it was, he did every wrong step for that.
My point is, even if you had the council still there, it'd been nothing they would be able to do but wait for the vaccine. So therefore, everything in between now and then, you really ain't doing too much different. You can do.
You would have saved more. You would have saved more than 240,000 lives. That's
everything down.
You would have came up with a better solution instead of you downplaying something that's killing people.
What would have been different though? From the 8 months, from him firing whoever the fuck, and us getting this shit right here, it would have been different.
You got to open your eyes to see the bigger picture. If you knew about it 3 years coming, you knew about it 3 years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah, because he was briefed on the pandemic coming in soon. He was briefed. That's why he's working so hard with the world. See, they don't tell us everything, Rabbit. That's why he's working. That's why he got mad at the World Health Organization, because they trying to tell him that, hey, it's a pandemic coming in. You talking about something? Oh, we're gonna run it like a business, blah blah blah. No, nigga, we got to get prepared for this pandemic.
Wait. That don't make any sense. Okay. Korea wasn't even ready for no pandemic, and it happened there.
It happened in China. Yeah.
No, we can't.
It was there. Trust me, it was there.
It's a reach.
And then when October came, when it's time for you to step up to be a leader, that is a chemical. To me, that's a chemical with warfare right there. They planned this here. That's a president. We at war at that point, and no one president would have think it.
No, y'all remember in the debates, Biden said that he knew in February.
He knew before February.
No,
he knew in October.
He knew in October.
Nah.
It hit. Go back.
No.
It hit China in October.
No.
Yes, it did. It hit China because Damien died in January.
It was late January, when he was briefed on it.
No, he wasn't.
So, expecting him to shut things down in February, which is where Biden said he would shut everything down in February.
You need to go back and
shut everything down at the end of March. So that whole March, and then I say the 2 weeks in February. So we're talking 6 weeks.
You go back and do some research. It's in October when he was found out. It was in October because everybody started dying. Because once first China, it was back in October. Because that's it hit China the end of October.
You say why it wasn't October?
Huh?
Because we didn't even start. We wasn't even on a podcast then. And we broke down the whole thing about this whole virus shit. And so I know it wasn't October.
It was October when he was briefed.
And then Rel didn't come on the podcast till February.
He was briefed. It didn't talk about when he told America.
So it didn't break out until then.
He was briefed that it was
already downplaying it. He was downplaying it. He was calling it.
What I'm saying is,
wow.
He said because in December he kept saying, "Oh, that's the Democrats' hoax to try to get some." In December he said that. In December he kept saying, "Oh, that was the Democrats playing a hoax on us." He said that in December. Because he didn't want to shut the economy down in the holiday season. That's why he didn't tell America. He knew about it in October. But if you shut down America during the holiday season, everybody would have been bankrupt. But no, we will get them through the holiday season. Let them spend their money through the holiday season. Then we inform everybody in January. But it was too late then because everybody was dying like flies over there overseas. And he was still downplaying it in December. I remember this like the back of my head because then a month later, Damien died. My friend Ron died. 3 days apart, 2 days apart. Yes. He was briefed in October. Because he kept telling something because in December he kept saying, oh, that's just a hoax by the Democrats.
But the plain picture here is just basically put. He didn't want to shut down the economy because no money would generate.
During the holiday season.
Again, all
The
y'all
holiday season, any season.
only thing y'all saying is shut down the economy. That's the only remedy then. To me, it's really nothing to do other than y'all saying shut down the economy. Other than that, that's a different thing.
Then he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to shut it down there. He didn't want to shut it down no time.
You see how it was.
And he's saying now he ain't shutting down. He don't care how many people died.
So
And
how
these
do you
people
stop?
still supporting him.
So Rabbit, how do you stop a airborne virus if everybody's out doing living their life? You have to shut shit down. You just have to until the outbreak is controlled. And the failure of him to do that and do it swiftly and promptly and correctly, like the other countries did, they put a minimum on everything. They stopped shit.
Shutting shit down.
And then bailed out the companies that needed to be bailed out. So I'm telling you is it could be done. It's just their egos in the way. He would have lost a lot of money, and his brothers and his friends and all his associates that are along up at the top of the pyramid, they would have lost too much money, and they didn't want to do it.
I haven't
So,
seen
of course-
proof, one, that shutting down the economy is changing anything.
It
So,
ain't shutting down the economy. It's stopping it. It's stopping you
I
to have to
haven't
go
seen
outside to
proof
make
yet. I
money.
haven't seen proof with that doing anything
Well,
different.
how else you gonna stop a spread of a virus? If you're not going out to interact with other people that have it, how you gonna get it?
If we look
If
at
nobody's coming to your house to give it to you, how you gonna get it?
if we look at the country that shut down, they still rising. So what's the difference?
Because but
That's
we're
my point. Now they shutting back down again.
on a Sunday
So,
yesterday.
shutting down to me is not it.
But their death toll is nowhere near ours.
What?
The death toll is not
They
now.
just had to shut.
People that have it is higher, but the death of the people that have it is nowhere near ours.
The UK president just came out 2 days ago and said they had to go back and shut down again.
Yeah, because their cases started to go up.
Exactly. They were shut down.
But they didn't. But they at 81,000 in a day.
No. But they were shut down. Completely shut down.
But they're not dying. You missing the whole point.
They
They're
are.
living. They're not dying at the rate that we are.
We not. What rate?
They're dying.
9 million people have it, right? 200,000 people died. Give me the percentage out of that. Now,
So you
when we
cool
first
with
started-
that? So
when we
you cool with that? You cool with that, Trump?
Listen.
That's
When
No,
we-
you cool
That's
with that, Trump? That's what you telling me.
2% of the world.
reality, when we first started, we was told we were gonna lose 3 million. Are we anywhere near 3 million deaths?
Oh man, you funny, dog.
Down.
Sorry.
They say if
Anywhere
Yeah,
near.
you funny, dog.
shut down, you will reach 3 million deaths.
How many years do we need to go to reach 3 million deaths, dog? It's gonna be 3 years now.
You sound like a cold Republican right now, dog.
I'm talking reality.
No, you sound like a cold motherfucking Republican right now, dog. Hey, Jay, get your man, dog. Your man sound like a total Republican right
You're
now.
not giving me the facts, though. I'm giving you
I
facts.
am giving you the facts. I'm telling you, we got the highest death rate, and then we started off slow. They was killing us at first, then we caught them and passed them,
What
and
I'm
now we're
saying is
doubled them.
locking down things, changing nothing.
That's 37.5% of that's between 240,000 compared to the 9 million. That's 37%.
What?
That's I mean people 37% has died.
Of 9 million?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
200,000?
Yeah, 37.5.
How the fuck 200,000 gonna be 37% of 9 million?
Because baby, what's
What are you talking about?
percentage? I just put 9 million.
9 million? 200,000 is nowhere near 37% of that. 37% of 9 million is gonna be almost 4 million. What are you talking about? That's
That's not
37% of 9 million.
I don't know about that.
37% of 9 million, half of 9 million is 450. That's half. That's 50% right there. What are you talking about, dog? Nah, we talking like point something percent.
So that's good. The
No.
40% died.
No, what I'm saying is We don't
You,
know.
no, what you're saying is no other president could do better. That's what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is we was told 3 million was going to die. Are we anywhere near that? That's my point. That's all I want to hear. We nowhere near that.
That's because we shut down.
That's why.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That because we shut down. That's why.
There's no proof in that though.
No proof in that.
Bobby said, if we do not come to a shutdown, we will lose 3 million lives. That's what his exact words. If we
If that's the case, then we just be shut down for 12 months straight. Just eliminate it completely.
There you go.
If that was the cure,
That's
easy.
good.
If that was so easy, it just be locked down for 12 months. Simple.
Yeah, there you go. It's so easy that they can't do it. Why they can't do it, Rabbit?
It's
You
not.
on the right trail. Keep it up. Keep going.
I like,
Let's
it. I like,
see if
I
you
like
get it.
it. I like this.
Yeah,
I like it.
keep coming. Keep
There's
coming.
no
You almost
country
there.
Talk to me. What?
If they all they gotta do is shut down, then what does that tell you then?
There's no country out there shut down for the whole year. So name that country. If that's so easy and that's the cure, it's not a country doing that though. So what
Why?
are you
Because
talking about?
why? Because they value what over what?
No. If that's the cure,
Right,
If you
life money.
value, what do you value over human life? Because that's all you telling me is they value something over human life.
if that's
And
the
we
cure,
all know this will work. The whole world can do this, but the whole world won't do this. What do they value over human life?
No.
to stop them from doing
Money.
it.
I want you to
Finish
explain
the
to me-
statement, Rabbit. Finish the statement. You know the answer.
I
Go
want
ahead
you
and
to
say
explain to
it.
me what country shut down
Over
for a year
everything.
to clean
Money
it up?
over everything.
Thank you, Jay.
If that's the cure,
Thank you, Jay. They don't want to stop the world economy. They don't want to stop our economy. They don't want to stop Great Britain economy. They want to stop world economy.
this
If
is
they
the
stop
only-
the economy
No,
and
stop.
subsidize these people, we all know the solution to this.
So now this,
But that would not benefit them.
so you using that for all countries now? The American thing you
Yeah,
use?
not, every
Not for
country need to
everybody
do it.
now?
But most countries are doing it. They get free health care and all that other shit. That's been
not
taken
another
care
step.
of.
That's a whole nother thing there.
No, it ain't. I'm just telling you. That's how it's already set up for them. We the only country that ain't doing it. We behind them in that.
That's a whole nother.
We behind everything.
And our curve that he thinking that's going to end it is not even nowhere near it.
That's a
Yeah,
whole
and,
nother.
and you excusing Trump for perpetuating this.
Huh?
You excusing Trump for perpetuating this. He
No.
turned something that was small into something big.
No.
It didn't need to be. He got
I'm not
so big of a
saying-
motherfucking ego that he couldn't want to be wrong and save those lives. He hesitated. He would look like a deer in the fucking headlights. He wouldn't take no outside opinion for nobody, not even his own fucking cabinet. You
so
exonerate all this and say
All right.
no other president could do better than that.
So,
That's how you sound. That's how you sound to us right now.
so what you're saying is another president, it would have been no deaths.
Yes, it would have been a hell of a lot different because he
Zero
would
doubt.
have took it. He probably would have jumped on the shit earlier in December when the shit became the prevalent. There was going to be a problem.
So it'd been 100,000
Not going
deaths?
into the new year worrying about being reelected. Like, man, that shit ain't no problem, man. We ain't worried about that. Oh, no, now it might be a problem. I'm beefing with China. Let me shut the China border down. That's all
So-
he talked about instead of jumping on top of this virus.
It would have been 100,000 deaths with another president, or 50,000. How many?
Hey, that's better. It could have been less. Could have been less. Who knows?
What would have been?
How would we know? You can't know that.
That's my point. I'm trying to tell you. You don't know what would have happened either way. That's my point.
But
They can't do anything different.
they can't.
Yeah.
So
They
you can't do nothing different.
But talk.
But he can't do nothing different, but it wouldn't have changed the outcome. Do you sound how stupid that sounds?
What? They
If
can't
you do something
anything
different, it's automatically going to change the outcome.
Like
Now, whether
what?
that's good or bad, is up for the debate.
So-
But you know what I'm
So
saying?
like I said, other words y'all saying shut shit down. That's what y'all saying then. There's no other
You
country.
have to, man. How you going to stop something
Right.
that's airborne?
That's what I'm trying to hear y'all say. To me, that's not no cure. All right.
That's your personal opinion.
If that was a cure, everybody, all countries would be shut down for years.
Most countries are.
They not. What are you talking about?
Reason why they not because it's not affecting them like it's affecting
Ain't
them.
nobody even shut down for 6 months. Canada was affected. They ain't even shut down for 6 months.
Canada,
All year. If that's the cure, they would have done it.
Canada did shut down for 6 months. Canada shut down. They pay all their people $980
That's different.
every 2 weeks.
Ain't different. Stop jumping the subject. And they don't allow
That's
you. They
different.
don't allow you motherfuckers to go there. You can't go there from USA. Know why? Cause he ain't stupid. He know where it's at. He say, nah, can nobody travel from USA to
How
Canada?
many months we was shut down?
A long ass time.
And we
shut
still
down for
supposed to be
months,
shut down.
Canada shut down for like good 6 months.
No, I'm
They
talking
still
about
shut down. They ain't not letting us over there.
I'm talking. We were shut down economy and everything. We shut down for 3 months, right?
It was never shut down. It was just minimalized. If they fully shut it down,
No, we were shut down.
there would nothing be open but hospitals and grocery stores. That's it.
2.5
Everything
months.
else will be done.
3 months we were shut down.
Yeah, 3 months.
All right, now 3 months and Canada shut down 6. It's 3 months different.
Now we were shut down because people, like I said earlier, people were still doing stupid shit.
Now go back and look at their cases and look at their deaths.
Why they shutting back down then?
Because they open up doing
Because people still doing stupid shit.
I can find out. Y'all lose me. If they do so good, why they shutting back down? Why Europe shutting back down again?
because
So brace for what you already know gonna happen. Flu season is flu season. They not stupid. They jumping back on top of it to minimize their deaths.
That shit
You don't hear 200,000 in Canada, do you?
You don't know what they really have.
You don't know what they really don't have.
It's us. We only know.
You sure about that? Because I think it's more.
You think China?
I think it's more. I think they're missing some of
You
it.
think China and Saudi Arabia, all these countries give you the right numbers? Come on, dog. You're not talking reality now.
Oh,
Saudi
so now we're doing conspiracy theories? That's
Really?
what we doing? No, you taking it there. Now
Saudi
we're doing
Arabia said
conspiracy
they had
theories.
none. Zero.
Now we're doing conspiracy theories. I thought we don't do that on Third Spectrum. Make your mind up, Jay. Make your mind up. Make
Saudi
your
Arabia
mind
said
up.
that at all.
Make your
Zero?
mind up, dog.
Zero though? Really?
let's see
All
this.
right.
Let's see
Come
this.
on now. Sure.
All right. Conspiracy theory now.
What?
0 cases?
Hey.
Come on, man.
One country they had no cases. They had no. They had
Saudi
no.
Arabia? They said they had none.
No, they said one country didn't have no cases.
Turkey say they don't have none.
Yeah.
Really?
China don't even have none, and that's where it started from.
I know they
Hey, so why would they have some in Turkey? Who goes to fuck the turkey?
Y'all believe this shit?
Who go to Turkey?
0 though?
Who
Damn.
goes there? How would they get it? It's not a high place.
The 0 number though? Donuts?
Yeah, donuts.
Donut cases? Donut though.
Who goes there?
Donut though, Jay?
Nobody go to no damn Turkey.
Thank you, Jay.
It's a
Thank you. I wanted to hear that, Jay. That's
It's
all
a
I want.
worldwide pandemic and 0 of them.
Nah, it's a U.S. and multiple country pandemic.
0.
They want to give it to the world, but the world ain't stupid.
Africa got it. Everybody got
United States is stupid.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. But I ain't know Rapper was a part. I ain't know Rapper drank the Kool-Aid. He drank the Kool-Aid.
That's because they value money over everything.
There you go.
All these
There you
countries too?
Nah. Canada value money over everything.
Of allergy and infectious diseases. He is on the front lines here in the U.S. response to the coronavirus outbreak. Dr. Fauci, good morning. It's good to have your time, sir.
Good morning.
First of all, as we know, the World Health Organization just declare this a global health emergency. For Americans who are watching this, how serious is this? What's keeping you up at night or not keeping you up
This
at night?
January.
Yeah, that's right. Not keeping me up. The problem
This January.
is that this is an evolving situation. Literally every day we learn a little
They
bit
just
more
announced.
about it.
You just heard.
And we have
They
the
just
5
announced
individuals in the United
pandemic
States
just
who are
now.
travel related.
That's what's
Now
on the
we see
news. Rise
something
global
which was
outbreak
clearly
emergency
hinted
now.
at in
This is
the
January.
China, that you can actually have transmission from one to another. We now have in Germany report that a person who came from China for a visit transmitted it to an individual when they were asymptomatic, and that person transmitted. The thing we're concerned about is the transmission from person to person to person. That's called sustained transmission. When that happens, the situation becomes a bit more serious. Right now in the United States, the situation still is a low risk for the American public, but then again, that could change, and that's the thing we have to keep an eye out for.
And what do we know about this virus itself? Obviously, we've heard of deaths. I think it stands at 200 now. Do we know how virulent this is? In other words, there are some things that with the elderly, immune suppressed, with children, they're particularly vulnerable, and unfortunately, deaths will occur. Is this that kind of situation, or is this a very deadly respiratory virus?
That's a great question, because if
It is
you
a
look
good
at the cases that are being brought to the attention of the medical care system, the mortality of this is somewhere between 2 and 3%. The mortality for plain old seasonal flu is about 0.1%. However, if there are many, many, many people who have either asymptomatic infection or very, very low symptoms that they never come to the attention of the healthcare system, then the denominator becomes much bigger and the fatality rate goes way down. So we're really not sure where we are in this. And that's the reason why we say it's an evolving situation that we have to look. It could go either way.
Yeah.
It could turn out to be a lot of mild infections and not a big problem, or it can turn out to be a really serious problem.
Well, a couple things. I only have a few seconds, but how contagious is?
Now, back to my point. Now, Trump can be doing and saying whatever the fuck he want to say. He's sloppy as fuck. He don't presentate shit right. He's just all over the place. But the government's still doing everything he's supposed to do. He was in the spot at the time, and he told you right then and there that he didn't think it's going to be that serious. So now, if he in the motherfucking administration telling Trump he don't think it's going to be that serious, what you think he's supposed to do? If that person telling him that. Now this is early. Right? So you can't, like I said, it's a government behind him, right? And they ain't gonna let motherfuckers just die. When it comes to war and shit like this. Whatever the fuck he say and do, they gonna do what they supposed to do. And he was one of them. Right? And y'all listen to him just now. And it sounded like to me, to him, it just wasn't that serious. Right or wrong? Did y'all hear that, Jay?
Yeah, I heard that, but it was more like you gotta tell. At this point, it's like you gotta tell him what he want to hear, type shit. Because you know Trump ain't, you know, he ain't. When it comes to serious shit like this, fuck it, fuck it. They ain't putting no money in my pocket, so fuck him.
You know.
So what you're saying is.
Then it gets to the point where Dr. Fauci was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna have to tell him the real shit. Because that's what everybody else was doing, was telling Trump everything he would like to hear.
So you saying now Dr. Fauci was lying?
He was lying at first. Because he wanted to, because, you know, telling people what Trump wants them to know, which is bullshit. But that's just my thing.
All right, let's do this right here. I got this right here. Lines.
No.
This other thing for
the government.
Wait.
He the main one. Matter of fact, he was the head person.
Hold on.
So who else you talking about?
Okay, I'm about to read this right here.
No. See, did he write that?
I can't really show. I mean, I wish I could. I'm a matter of fact, I'm gonna put the site in the
Did the dude we just listened to? Did he write that? He was the head of the science joint. These are the only people that matter. I don't know who you talking about. A columnist or something here? You know what I'm saying, Doc?
All right, now is when it matters. I'll be back midnight East Coast. We kick off CNN's live non-stop coverage.
Who is it?
Election day in America.
Read it.
Time for the big show.
I know. I said someone who is that though? It say experts. What that mean? You know what I'm saying, Doc?
all the signs, all the experts. It's a whole.
No. See, it's a lot of scientists out there.
Yeah.
But it's only a few in the government, and that's the main one right there, the head one we just listened to. That's it. There's nobody else that matters.
He's only the head in the United States.
Yeah, that's it. We don't need nobody else. Who we gonna talk to? Everybody else is not in the business. Is not inside of this thing.
Okay, right. What you don't know is about science. Everybody is really coming.
You can know a lot about science, but you don't know about this inside the government and what they doing and what they know. He do. This one do.
They do know. Okay,
now you see what I'm saying?
You haven't watched no. You guys haven't watched no sci-fi movies about.
For example,
you never watched Contagion.
If we retire from basketball, all we can do is talk about it. We don't know actually what's going on in the locker rooms no more. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
right,
it's there.
It's the same thing.
It's known.
No. They're not in there. They're not in there. They don't know what's happening. That dude do. And I just listened to him. And that was in January. Right? Now, if it was another president like Biden or Obama, they would still shut it down. Even if the top dude was talking like that. Because they Democrats. They would have been automatically doing that. But at the same time, they were funded everybody. So they were, if it was Democrats running things, they probably did things like Canada, shut everything down for a whole long period of time and funded everything. Which was in their bill, really. Which is what they would have done. Would have cured nobody? That's not a cure. That wouldn't have stopped anything. That's just getting people off the streets and make sure they don't get put out while they're in the house. That's it. You still got to wait for that cure. All you're going to do is tell people, hey, go in the house in 14 days, don't come out. That's it. That's all you're going to keep telling people. Until then, any president would have been doing the same thing. That's all you can do. That's my point.
Well, let's compare this to Ebola, right? What happened to Ebola? They act like it never. We heard about it. We was worried about that was coming over here. But what happened? It got shut down. Boom, dead in its tracks.
All right, but they knew what Ebola was. You know what I'm saying?
And Obama was serious. Obama was serious about it too.
New, completely new. Nobody know about it. In the world, know about it or how to cure it. See, there's a big difference.
Okay.
But the other thing is, I'm saying is Obama was serious of his job. Trump is not serious about his job.
All right, if you
Obama's like an A student. Trump is a D- student and shit.
He did, his niece did say he used to cheat in his test.
Oh fuck!
SAT scores.
I doubt he's even in the classes.
Basically, at all.
Well, yeah, just like I was saying before, it's 2020. You know what I'm saying? We're running out of time. Today is the day. You know what I'm saying, dog? If you ain't already voted, make sure you get in line. Don't let the Trump voters drive past and get you nervous and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying, dog? Vote. You know what I'm saying, dog?
All day long. All tomorrow. Everybody, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Trust me, by tomorrow, it's going to be some black groups out there to help make sure these Trump voters ain't scam motherfuckers. They'll be out there. They'll be taken care of. Trust and believe. Niggas ain't going to just let Trump voters ride around like that. And then I'm going to tell you, if they block up certain spots, they can fuck shit up, dog. On certain bridges where niggas can't vote. They can't get to the motherfucking joint. You know what I'm saying?
And if all else fails, fake like you're a Trump supporter, but once you get to that booth, Biden Harris.
Nigga said,
roll out.
all else failed though.
If I believe it's something like that was to happen where they could if they was to block off so nobody couldn't vote, that's against the Constitution, and I think the election will last past time because they're gonna have to, because you have to allow citizens to vote. If you on the right wing and you trying not to let people vote because you blocking the voters, because you blocking the voters building, then no, that's against the Constitution.
They know that.
Yeah.
But all it takes is say 6 trucks to go in front and just back up the motherfucking bridge. Let's say the bridge out there to Virginia or something for an hour and a half. Just fuck it up. That'll be enough for niggas ain't going to be vote. Niggas be back so far up on all types of streets, dog, and highways. Niggas be like, fuck it, I ain't going. They be out there about 11 o'clock at night, dog, trying to vote.
They need to be out there.
But it'll be over.
It wouldn't last that long.
They'll basically pull off what they tried to cut some of the vote.
Yeah,
that's all they care about.
Like they did they tried to do in Texas and
Exactly. They're gonna do whatever. I'm trying to tell y'all now. They want Trump to be president. They don't care if they have to blow up some motherfucking poll spots to make sure no votes go to black Democrats. I'm trying to tell you, dog. They're gonna do
all this shit. But all this is against the law, though.
They don't care about that. You see what they doing? They already been doing it.
But
They already blocking bridges and all that.
I know.
Early vote.
and in North Carolina, they just pepper sprayed protesters that was going down to vote, but they stopping because they was doing like I think James Floyd's daughter was there to have a speech, and it was a pastor who had a whole bunch of people just going down to go vote, and the police dispersed them because they saw they was blocking traffic. All they was doing was marching down to go vote. That was it.
It's gonna it's gonna be nasty tomorrow, dog.
And that's why people boarding up stuff.
It's gonna be a clash of cultures at the polls, dog. That's why we need everybody out there, dog, because they coming out the woods. You know what I'm saying? The Trump voters coming out the woods, so we got to get up there, dog, for sure. So now everybody know. We say so.
I don't think you're gonna have enough.
Who?
Trump. You're gonna miss it just barely. I'm telling you.
I hope so. Fuck. Y'all gotta keep remembering this is.
But even if he misses Burley, he ain't gonna do nothing but go to the Supreme Court and they gonna give it to him.
Dog, this.
Because the Amy bitch is dead now.
This is real crucial because people don't really understand how hard it is just for a Democrat to become president. Just in general. You know what I'm saying? Now, to take out a sitting president, it's going to be extra hard, dog. I don't know if people understand that.
I don't know.
Cause I think when people think, my mother and them, my father voted, so that's enough. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't, man. Every vote your vote really do count, dog. You know what I'm saying? You might think, okay, I don't need to vote because I live here. You know what I'm saying? No. All them joints count. You know what I'm saying? Because a Democrat can't win by one vote and win the presidency. Democrat have to win by 5 million votes to become president, dog. That's it. They gotta beat them by 5 million. That's just in general, not just taking out a sitting president. So this is gonna be hard as fuck. Got to get out that joint like you did Obama type shit. Flow out that thing.
They're blocking the bridge right there.
Now, if they get to doing all that, man, this is gonna be nasty, Slim. It's gonna be nasty.
I think if they're gonna block the bridge like that, I think it's gonna turn into all brawl because people gonna want to vote.
Man, niggas gonna start getting knocked out.
Yeah,
they gonna start pulling up that joint with dead pistols. Like, man, fuck these niggas. Like, yeah,
it's about to be a arrest.
It's gonna be like a fucking gang turf type shit because anybody with some red Trump shit on gonna get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Fuck if you ain't involved in nothing. You take that head off and wait till you vote, motherfucker. Don't walk around with that red, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So when you live in cities like we're in DC and shit, anybody watching. So in cities like this, it's like we the upper hand here. So it's not gonna be no Trump voters at no fucking polls here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not no type. Now, if you go further out in Virginia and Maryland and shit like that, you're going to have that situation happen. I'm trying to tell y'all. But like you in D.C. and the edges of Maryland, nah. You ain't going to see no Trump voters pulling up in these joints, doing no wild shit. Not Southeast, none of that. You're tripping.
Damn sure no good D.C.
You get to pulling up with those trucks and shit, it's going to be all hell going to break loose out them joints in Southeast and Northeast. Uptown, all that. Stop playing with that shit there. Now take that shit way out somewhere. It's gonna be. I think that's where the clash gonna be out in the suburbs, where it's gonna be Biden voters and Trump voters in line together type shit.
Yeah, that's the area I'm in. I had
that's gonna be crazy.
Anne Arundel County.
That's gonna be crazy right there. Watch. There's gonna be some slapping. There's gonna be a whole lot of cussing going on.
But I think I really don't think it's gonna be that many people going to the polls tomorrow because
what? Nigga, it's gonna be a clash.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. But I look at it. If you got already 99 million people
that ain't enough.
That then voted.
Dog, if that's gonna be it, it's gonna be nothing but white Trump voters out there tomorrow. Then.
I'm saying,
that's what you telling me?
No, 62% of mail-in ballots have already been received.
So you telling me tomorrow we're gonna sit here and look at nothing but Trump voters out there.
You're gonna see a mixture.
They're gonna be there.
But I don't think it's gonna be enough.
They're gonna be in the road.
You need certain categories, and right now for the swing states that he took last time, he's not even in the lead in those swing states.
Like what state? Like what? Pennsylvania or some shit?
He's not even leading in Pennsylvania.
But it's close.
He's not in the lead in Florida.
It's close though.
Texas is.
Hey, remember what I told y'all? It's gonna be Florida at the end.
When was the last time you ever heard Texas to be on the borderline? Texas.
But it's close.
But he's winning in Texas.
But the fact that it's all these joints close mean he can win too. That's a problem.
But you're saying votes haven't. A lot of people still haven't voted yet. So not just Trump supposed to go out and vote. You're gonna make more Democrats out there voting too. So if I got an 8-point lead on you, yeah, I'm looking at the margin of 8 point. Okay, maybe you're gonna get it to 2%. 2 points. That's it. That's the most you can get because I'm gonna still get votes coming in too as you get votes in. So if I'm up by 8, that means you gotta get 9. You gotta get up to the 9 to get me. You're not gonna get that many votes.
No, that's not true. Now, if Biden was up 9 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That alone was just giving him a 4-point victory.
That's what I'm saying. And right now, Texas, Texas, he's up, but 2.9% right now in Texas.
Not good. He have to be 8 and more.
But this for early voting. This for states. That's what I'm saying. This is for states that is normally red. Texas is normally a red state. For it can go either way at this point. Normally when the election comes, Texas is red.
Now, if he win Texas, the election over. We ain't got to go no further. The joint over. He won. We ain't got to look at no more.
If he win Pennsylvania,
nah, that ain't enough. If he win Texas, the party over.
If Biden win Pennsylvania,
if Biden win Texas, the party over.
Yeah, that's 38 electoral votes.
We ain't got to look at nothing else no more.
Yeah, that's 38 electoral votes.
And if he fuck around and sneak out one of those North Carolina or South Carolina, the party over.
No, he gonna get. I think he may reach North Carolina. He gonna reach South Carolina.
If he get one of those, Trump and Trump.
Ohio, Michigan. If he get Michigan, it's done. If he get Michigan, yeah.
Trump can still win without Michigan. He don't need Michigan. You gotta remember, Michigan is always Democratic anyway. He stole that from Hillary.
That's why he needed it back.
So he don't need that as a Republican.
Always
remember some of those states.
29 points.
Y'all gotta remember, some of those states were Democratic states that he snuck out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you give him those, you ain't gotta worry about that because that wasn't Republican states anyway to win. You see what I'm saying? He can still win without those. You see what I'm talking about?
No, he cannot.
He can't. Republicans were winning without that before because that was the Democratic state anyway. So he stole those from Hillary. So those Democratic states they can have back. He can still win.
All right, put this map up on your I'm about to send you a link. Put this map up.
Map.
Give me a second. Put this map up.
Them niggas, I'm trying to tell you, boy, when they get to them polls, it's gonna be nasty. But yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in, man, from Facebook, YouTube, you know what I'm saying, Twitter. Appreciate you, everybody. Appreciate everybody that download our podcast from Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast at. We appreciate that a whole lot, you know. But it's something we do every week, right? That we look back on certain rappers and shit back in the day, you know, and see how far they came. You know what I'm saying? What they done and where they at in life now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, Jay?
Yeah, when rap was rap.
You know?
Those good old days when rap was rap.
Now, since we've been having these issues with certain rappers these days, you know what I'm saying? I thought we'd do 50 Cent.
Oh no.
So we got 50 Cent in the basement.
All you need to launch a cult skate brand.
Hold up, Jay. Now, before he made a jackass in himself, before that. What you think, Jay, before he did what he did the other day? You fuck with,
you said what happened?
you should fuck with 50 Cent?
I don't even really fuck with 50 Cent more. I was more like a Lloyd Banks guy back then.
For real? Lloyd
Yeah,
Banks?
he was better than 50 Cent.
You think Lloyd Banks rap better than 50?
Huh?
Yeah, he did.
Now, I don't fuck with 50 no more. Now, this pre-dumb shit 50, all right? So you ain't fuck with 50 at all, pre-dumb shit.
Nah, I ain't. Cause he came in the game. I mean, you supposed to come in like, you know, hard. He came in there like super arrogant. Then when his time came and gone, Nicki Minaj came in and did the same shit. Came in arrogant. And you see what happened to her?
Shorty, you ain't fuck with 50?
Yeah.
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 I can't deny it. Pre-dumb shit 50. I fuck with this first joint for sure. There's like a couple joints on that second joint I fuck with, but that second joint was flop.
The first album was like that, but the
Hell yeah.
second album, what was the second one? The Massacre or something?
Massacre, yeah.
Yeah, that was some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think he had maybe 3 songs on there. I had like
it was, I think, Clink and Clink. I like that. I think that was the only one on there.
No, it was 3 songs.
Pick the geek clank.
Yeah,
My money goes into my piggy bank.
Yeah, that's it.
Then was another jump. That was it. Yeah, that was it. I ain't fuck with that other shit, that bubblegum shit he was going through.
Yeah, he was tripping.
Talking about some what was that? The roller coaster, some shit.
Oh, you talking about beauty shop or some shit?
Oh, you talking lollipop? Candlestick. No,
Oh my god!
Candy.
Just the name alone, we like, what the fuck, nigga? Just the name alone.
Yeah, the master.
What the fuck was that damn song? I know he was kind of, you know, he had his shirt off. He was grinding and shit in the air. Like, what the fuck you doing?
Candy shop. Yeah.
All right, this 50 in the basement, freestyling with G Unit. This was rap.
Big jig off the top, it's going down. Who cared? G Unit album in stores, beg for mercy. Nigga, cool. They plotting on my G6s, man. Big Tig. Off the top, we put it up in the mixes. I'm standing strong in the black G6s. Who can't provide the beat? So off the top, G Unit in the basement, and we blazing hot. Come on, it's off the Tupac and Biggie joint, Big Tig. I'm off the top, and it's always on point. 4 p.m. every afternoon on your TV. Basement boo, check it live on BET. I got my man Bank. Shout out to Yayo. I'll be back in the club with your girl Lay Low, with my man 50 and my man Young Buck. You know we don't give a what. Who next to step up? Yeah, one time for your mind, 50 Cent, basement, what? It's going down, yo, check it, yo. I told y'all I'm a hustler, like you keep on forgetting. 36 million, 8 months, you still think I'm bullshit. Catch me on top of Fortune's Hot 100. Headed to Unit Enterprises, still getting selling the rap. It's 2 different games, but they run parallel to each other, so they're quite the same. Young Buck, G-Unit in the building. We gon' do it like this. Yeah! Let's go spin a piece first. We spin a piece on these people.
The Desert Eagle stay stashed in the Buick Reaper. A 12 gauge in the back, right beside the speakers. And I got beef, but I'm riding the way hood. Christian Dior seats, 23s, leather and wood. I ain't seen the block in a minute, so you know where I'm going. Make sure the fiends still coming. They know that I've been torn. A ghetto dude who still hang where he came from. Not one of them people hollering gangster when he ain't born. New York got a lot of rappers like the battle rap. I tell him, nah, I ain't with it, homie, grab a strap. My little brother like me, he wanna sell. The vice pulled him over, he swallowed it down his nose. Yeah. We all know the consequences when you play to win. Half of these gangsters that get out the pen going again. What would you do if I told you it was a hit on you? Strap up or get wrapped up. Back up. Yeah.
That was Lloyd. That was Young Buck right there. Next up, you on ride with my man Lloyd Banks. Hold on. Let me get with him. Yeah. Check it. Yo, you know that spot so hot, you better all play in the block. Fiends can't help but be fiends. They come and cop to the cops. Back in the fence again, penitentiary doors spin. The game's full of heartbreaks. Cannot wait for Christ's sakes. Ace after ace, lady luck just won't f with me. That's why I got this attitude. They don't say what up to me. I took something, heart pumping, moving, I'll pop something. Cop bricks, break them down in pieces and prop something. Niggas stay in stuck mode, so I stay strapped up. My body like the sand. Go around and get clapped up. I sip on coke, mix with Henny. Go for broke with the semi. I'm just talk behind my back, but they don't really want it with me. Pops. Me, I'm on that blocks. That rubber band, 100 grand in that night box. You know the raps bought the bins and the bought the rims. You look at she bought the gyms. Told you I'm the pimp. I was born a bad seed. I defied the odds. I ain't played a hand that I was dealt. I switched the cards. Still I keep a poker face. Frontin', I'ma catch a case. Flip out, poke your face. You laid out now. What a waste. 50 Cent. Yeah. Look, yeah. You should calm your man down if you got love for him. Before you see it climb off the roof like nutso in the bumper rim. The kid is hot for the gusto when I left the rim. Driving the industry nuts, so I'ma rub it in. Yeah. I'm paid swift, I have to drive every kid is for you. Smell that? Yeah, I just on you. Ass put it so the gun goes with me. And the bullets are the size of them jumbos, kinky. And they automatic, which means it'll unload quickly. I hit them all with a drum roll 50, they make another song. Get a chick pregnant wrong. I don't even trust myself. I walk into the hotel with my on, then I'm gone. Designers think I'm funny style, cause I ain't selling nobody else's clothes. I wear my own. The industry's for me, to hell with a rap, homie. Give me a check, a couple million legit. Why? See, heavy smoking is a thing I do. That's why my piece of block and fill up the pouch on a kangaroo. Me in the club with the daggers, the razors too. I'm cool as ice water. My earrings, the laser blue. You should cop a new vest, cause if I got a tattoo for every I lost, it won't be room left. And I'll be damned if I spend my afternoon stress. My sex partner's 5'9" with balloon breasts. Ghostwriting is a hobby, kid. So if somebody sound like I wrote it, I probably did. And it ain't hard to tell you flopped on your last two. Cause the dressing room's the size of my bathroom. I ain't browsing, I'm buying. These rappers can't spend 100,000, they lying. You damn near so.
Damn. I was rocking to that shit too. That's my boy right there.
Man, Lloyd Banks, that's my nigga right there. Man, Lloyd be giving. Lloyd
Banks too.
Lloyd Banks be getting in.
Yes, that man be spitting like shit.
Oh no, Jay. On those rail back yet. You want to start us off, Jay?
Yeah. I give 50. I like 50. Is John on there? I give him a 3 mic, 3.5 mics. Digger, he came up on there. You know, he doing this little thing. He 3 mics.
3 mics, Tigger?
Yeah. 50 Cent get like 3.5. I'm gonna give 50. I'm gonna bump him up to 4. And my man Banks, even though
50 get 4 mics?
Yeah.
Holy
I'll give 3. I'll give 3.5. I'll give 3.5.
Okay, that man right there.
I give
we got a 4.
I give Buck 3 mics.
That's not a 5. Not a 4.
And even though the video cut him off, I give my man Banks 5 mics.
Oh, you gave him 5.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Give my man Banks 5 mics off there.
What? Damn.
Even though the video cut him off though, he was still flowing though.
Now we ain't saying it because that's your man, huh?
Nah.
Nah, I ain't saying it because that's my man. You know, if you ever listen to his mixtapes, his metaphors is like it's up there though. His metaphors is up there.
I know what you're saying.
Like he'll take something and flip it to something else. You know, his metaphors is there. Like he said, my bullets is bigger than Matumbo's pink. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's wild. Jordan?
You know?
All right, Tigger, I gave him a 2.5. But I gave him 3.5. 50 gave him a 4. I gave 50 a 4 because his second verse was better than his first one. He delivered with his second one, so I fucked with the second one. And Lloyd Banks, I'm with him a 5 on that shit right there.
Get Lloyd Banks 5 mics?
Yeah.
Yeah, Banks. I try to tell you, Banks be flowing, man. Banks be going in. And then they cut him off. Then what the funny thing about it, they cut him off, but he's still going.
Wow. All right, so I'm about to get my man Tigger. Get Tigger 3 mics. Like I said, Tigger like the unsung hero of rap, dog. For real. Yeah. He can freestyle better than anybody. Like most rappers are going to the basement and be at him freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because they look at him like, damn, I can't even do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga be freestyling like shit. But I give him 3 on this one right here. Get 50. I give him 3 mics. I was gonna give him 2 mics till he came back again and hit another verse. Now that verse seemed like it's a continuation of what he fucked up on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for him to be in there as the main person, bringing out a group and fucking up on rhymes, that shit blew. You know what I'm saying? But he came back and he had to come back. He knew that.
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah.
Part had to get it.
He knew in his mind he had to come back. You know what I'm saying? He got to come back. So he interrupted everything and came back into the knew he wasn't supposed to be there no more.
I know, but he said, but next up, he said next on the mic is
yeah, and then start rapping. Get out the way. You fucked up. Wrong. Yeah. He tried to redeem himself, but he did though. I give him 3. Give him 3 on that though. You know, Young Buck, give him 3 mics too. I like Young Buck, but I don't like the fact I used to buy his first joint was tight though. His first joint, solo joint was tight. But I don't like motherfuckers that keep the same cadence through their raps and shit. But other than that, it was freestyle though. But I give him 3. You know, I like him out of all of them though. Young Buck, he was vicious. I fuck him. Who else? What's his name? Lloyd Banks. Yeah, it wasn't enough. I give him 3 mics too.
What?
Yeah, his joint was short. But yeah, you get 3 mics on that.
No, hold on. For one, 50 took half his time.
That's what happened.
50 took half his time.
But the beat ran out too.
Yeah.
So he was
like,
yeah.
Like Banks over there rhyming, then 50 jumping into the mic like,
yeah.
Get the fuck off the mic.
like it's a group thing. Like, come on, man.
He felt bad, yeah, because he fucked up. He felt real bad. He fucked up quick too, like 2 bars. He fucked.
Yeah.
Like Banks got this. Like, go ahead, man.
He had to join. Yeah, he fucked him up. Yeah. But out of all of them, you say you like Lloyd Banks. Mm-hmm. I fuck with Young Buck. He was jacked. I don't know. His flow was my type of flow. It was hard. You know what I'm saying?
Now, for me, I think it was different albums. It's like sometimes it's what's going on at the moment, and then you feel the whole album better than I may feel his may feel Young Buck's first album, but I may not feel. I may feel Lloyd Banks' second album. You know what I'm saying? Because it's whatever was going on at that moment.
Yeah,
that's how it is for me. You know, I can't say who's better, but it's just that what's going on in the moment, what catches my eye to their lyrics at that moment.
Yeah,
that's what brings it to me.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I fucked with 50, man. But I'm gonna tell you, he did that dumb shit a couple days ago, man. He fucked me up with that.
I endorse Trump.
He fucked me up with that dumb shit. Now I thought he was just playing around or some shit. He wasn't playing this shit. That shit was serious. So to me, it's just dumb to wait to October, 2 weeks before election, and just say all this shit, Q and all y'all. This shit just dumb. You're rapping, and then you couldn't even do that because you fucked up the beginning.
Nah, the joke was funny to me was Lil Wayne. That was funny. I was like, I know he invited his lean drinking ass into his White House.
Exactly.
Not only that,
codeine drinking ass to the White House.
You know, he probably had something on him.
Yeah.
And that was y'all have something to say about 50? Oh, we out.
But the thing is crazy is that go ahead, man. We out.
Man, I miss those good old days when it was rap.
And that was when rap was rap. 50. You know what I'm saying? And what you saying?
I'm just disgusted at these rappers, man. Y'all gonna let this man suck y'all into this bullshit. They using y'all for these black votes.
No, if anything, it's not really for the vote. It's just for a motherfucker to be like, man, they all the same. I ain't fucking with the Democrat. I ain't voting. Just to suppress it.
Yeah.
That too. I mean, that and what I just said, and it could be a couple of other things, but all I know is they being used. And they just too stupid to find out.
Not good, yeah. At all. Well, you do have some people that got some sense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If it meet the other end of the bridge.
I think I don't know, man. I just don't like people to follow around entertainers, but they do have influence on some people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it has big influence, or ignorance. Ignorance is a bliss right now. Ignorance is a bliss right now.
But you gotta look at it though. I like his move because it's like this. Where Lil Wayne from? He's from Texas. Texas right now, it can go either way right now. Either way. To bring somebody like that on that caliber, that's his home. So they're gonna say, okay, hold up, time out. That's Lil Wayne voting for this person, so let's vote for him.
Not good.
Yeah.
Like you can't. Yeah, the only problem with this is for 50 and all them, man, is our grandmothers are stressed out every day looking at motherfucking this clown TV, right? Our grandmothers, grandfathers, and fathers is just pissed off at this clown for a reason, right? And these clowns get up here and support the person that's stressing them out. Just that alone. Just leave that, let that, you know what I'm saying, be out. Just that. You know? Silliness, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Unless he give them immunity.
Doing this shit with this clown was just this shit right here. Just dumb. There's no way to even look at that but dumb. That's just dumb.
I can't take a man seriously who drinks lean and his dreads missing from the middle.
I just want to know what happens the day after the election. Like, we don't forget y'all did that though, yeah? You know? Yeah. You know?
Then look how he dressed. He wouldn't have came to Obama. He wouldn't have came to the house looking like that in Obama. The way he dressed.
I don't even remember him going to Obama.
Because Obama probably never.
Nah, he never went to Obama. John.
Man, these niggas wild, man. He probably didn't even vote. You know, he probably didn't even vote with him. That's another thing. That shit, they ain't voting or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That probably ain't legal to vote no more. You can't even, probably got felony. You can't even vote.
They clowns. They clowns. Man. 50 probably don't even.
It's funny because all right, you got Jay-Z, Beyonce, who they always, idolize, Barack and Michelle because of power couple shit. Have y'all ever heard him come out for anything about Biden yet?
Who?
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah. But Beyonce, I ain't seen Jay-Z. Beyonce be wearing the Biden outfits and shit, the Biden face joints.
Jay-Z.
Right. But it's like, a few days before election, he's just coming up with that.
Yeah, because when Barack, when Barack was going for president, he was there. He was like,
he was up their ass.
He was there for Hillary too.
They was up their ass.
Yeah.
They was with Hillary a lot too. Shit.
Yeah.
But remember, it's a pandemic too. You know what I'm saying? They can't just be. They don't want to be just out.
Yeah, and they got twins. They just had twins.
On no campaign trail, hell no. So yeah, you ain't expecting them to just do what she did. Come out.
This shit, virtual.
Yeah, exactly. She came out and just say who I'm voting for, who we voting for.
Yeah, just leave it like that. That's enough.
Yeah, we got everything we need right here. Just enjoy our life and our kids right here.
Yeah, once you make it clear to who you vote, like same thing with Lady Gaga. Like once that's clear, you know what I'm saying? That's it. You ain't got to be campaigning all the time.
No. Make your guest appearance, and then people see that.
Exactly. That's it. Same thing with Jesus. Like these motherfuckers are serious. Like talking to motherfuckers.
They on the campaign with you. Not just taking pictures and having private conversations with you. They're on the campaign with you. We don't know what's discussing y'all private conversation. These guys out here supporting for real. They out here on the campaign talking about this shit. Like, come on now.
That's exactly indeed. Hey, I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Tomorrow, vote. Check us out. We're gonna have live coverage of the vote tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be up. Each vote we're gonna look at. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Live analysis all night tomorrow night. It's gonna be a big night tonight, boy. Tomorrow night. I can't wait to see Trump's face I hope his face be fucked up when he lose. You know what I'm saying, Doc? I hope.
You already said they're going to the Supreme Court that same night, that same day.
Man, if it's close, then it's over. You know what I'm saying? Been telling y'all since the beginning, it gotta be 5 million or more. If you're not, it's gonna be too close to call, and it'll be too close. It'll be going to the Supreme Court. They can be shutting down precincts and shit, stop voting, all types of shit gonna start happening. You know? Once they get it even, that's gonna be enough for them.
Yeah.
Gonna shut everything down. Like it did Florida in 2000. Like all the votes came down in Florida, they just stopped voting. Stopped the count. Once it was even and shit. Then that's it. Supreme Court, I got you. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Like they got Trump. So that's another vote that we gotta avoid.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy, Slim.
The police and the police in them is not gonna help you, they're not gonna unblock the roads. They are not gonna, if they pop you and if they shoot you, they ain't gonna do nothing about it either.
Tomorrow gonna be crazy.
So, it's gonna be crazy.
She's gonna be boarded up. Get out and vote. And check us out after you finish vote. Check us out. We're gonna be live. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Plus Wednesday night on Pits. That's a podcast night that be on Google Podcasts and Spotify every week. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's our pit night. So every time you tune in on Wednesday night, that's the podcast that be on podcast wherever you get your podcast at. You know what I'm saying? That's big. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for 10 G's now. You know what I'm saying? Doc?
Yeah.
Third perspective, that's Shorty at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Jay, Radical Real, on his way to work, you know what I'm saying, Doc? So don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be in all night, you know what I'm saying? This third perspective. Y'all got something to say before we get out of here?
No, just an echo. Just vote. Get out and do it.
Just vote. Just go out there and vote. People die for this. People die for this shit.
Oh yeah, for you to have the right to vote.
Most definitely. And yeah, y'all been watching us since we started this podcast on YouTube, going back and forth about politics. You know what I'm saying? This is not a political podcast, but there's no way we're gonna avoid the situation. It's a fucking election. We had a pandemic. It's just we have social justice issue. We're not gonna come in and talk about jelly beans and tennis shoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? So we had to address some of those issues, and it kind of turned some of our podcasts into political podcasts. You know what I'm saying? But going forward, after tomorrow, it should be the inner politics. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chime in here and then about whoever the president is, of course. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna be debating politics like as we done for the last 6 months. You know what I'm saying? We're not a political podcast. You know? That's just for anybody that's been watching all this time, seeing us debating, going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You know? But I appreciate everybody tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. I appreciate you. If you didn't subscribe, you'll be watching this. Appreciate you too. You know what I'm saying? If you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Download our podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot, dog. Check us out tomorrow.